Welcome back, everyone. Today we will be looking at Hiragi Utena from looking up to magic girls, gushing over magic girls, or in this case, I hope to become an otaku of magic girls, by Mengyaxiang. Yeah, studios? Sure. Front. Very nice drawings of Utena and Venelita there. Honestly, not much on all the other sides, except on the edges, which has the logo there, and the kind-hearted and charming magic girl fan turns into a sadist, and their intense SM play of justice and yes. Honestly, that sentence wasn't doing too badly until then. Well, yeah. Just jump right in, I guess. So pretty sturdy cardboard there. Nice purple and sort of fake skin texture. It's a like peachy, goldy sort of colour. Hopefully this comes out easily, although I think the tape has got caught here and there. That it has. Let's hope there's only one layer, because I don't know about getting this out. So, very well packaged. We'll push this off to the side and jump right into them. Up first, just the old coins there, with the logo, and on the back just the manufacturer there. Again, it's heavy, made of metal, which is nice, and decent print there as well. I'll try to get the base first. Did manage to find it. So, nice and straightforward. You can see a fairly large magnet there. Foam base. Belt around the edges. Now there is another 2 or 3 of these planned at least. I think both Kiwi and Alice Korisu. Kiwi and Korisu also have one coming out, so I'm assuming maybe the base will be sort of themed in their way as well. So very nice. There's usually a stand with those coins, but I can't seem to find one. So until I do, it is what it is. Right, as usual, I have no idea what the order is. Grab out what I think it is, and then hope for the best. There is a substantial amount of this packing cotton. Alrighty, so packing cotton was jammed up here. So I guess up first. Fairly confident it matches the base. Here's the BDSM flower. The flower should fit nicely on there. And it does, and as soon as I do that, I'm going to need to reposition once more. At least that should be the full height of it, so thankfully not too bad. So yeah, very well detailed flower there. I am impressed with the packing, honestly, because that was a lot of packing for something that's honestly fairly rigid and solid. I was worried it was going to break, but it's a big sphere. Not much to break, honestly. Alright, and then I'm assuming there's going to be a few of these. Hopefully they're easy to find. If there's one on the other side, nope. So what is the challenging part with these? Finding where all of the parts go. Nope, not a clue. I'm going to assume for now it's part of another part that goes onto it, so. Alrighty, so I was getting a bit confused because I couldn't find any of the other parts. Then I realised that there is a small other section at the bottom of the box, so I did need to pull the top half out. So first top half's out. And I should now be able to hopefully find a lot of the missing things. I might actually pull this entire box out so that I can get to everything easier. There was indeed another half. And the box was indeed stuck to the tape was indeed stuck to the box. Alrighty, so, longer vines. This is sort of what I was wondering what was going on, because I couldn't find any of the, I couldn't really find anything. So I'm assuming these, yep, so they lock in, support the, fit underneath the base a bit more. There's a few of them. I will say the packaging is really well done. Sometimes you get them and they're a bit on the... I'm surprised it made it... I'm surprised it got here in one piece sort of feel, but this one doesn't have that. Although, I will be honest... I don't know, it clips in even with it being in the base, which is nice. Otherwise we're going to have to remove it and clip it in that way. Quite a few little plants here. These ones I may need to take out to fit them in. Yeah. Yeah, they will have to. So, I'll take that off and try to fit the plants in. Like that. And that actually might be where this one fits. It was, the small one fitted there. It's amazing what happens when you get a roll going. No, and there's one more. I'll put the base back on so I can put it up again there. It's amazing what a few little add-ons can do for the appearance of it. When it first came out, it was still very impressively done, but just as more of the vines get added, this really improves the overall look of it. Now, I want to say that one goes in there, but that is not the right size. This one... Ah, that was that one. Do I have that the right way around? I'm not too sure. I'm going to put it in that way for now. And I'll rotate it around 180 degrees if I need to. So that one might be... Also, they've got they're fairly rigid, but they're got a slight flex to them, so a bit more durable. That is definitely not that one, which means that one is the top one. Like that. I still feel that should probably be that way, but again, I'll leave it for now. The one interesting thing with this this model is it's getting bigger. Though it is getting bigger outwards, so good if you're trying to store it in between two shelves, which is nice. That one looks like it's a bit more appropriate for the end. Although I will say one thing, it's getting a bit more challenging to hold this thing as more and more of the vines come on. Although the magnets are doing quite a decent job. There we go. All of them are in place. I still don't know whether or not that vine's the right way around, but we'll figure it out. Now, you may have been able to see. There's a tiny little hole at the top there. Now, we just got Venolita. Venolita's got a rod coming out of her stomach. Which I would say sits on there. And we're finished. It's the Venolita and Vine statue. Alrighty, up next we have Utena's torso. Yeah, the paint job, like usual, stupidly well done. And the sculpting, like it sort of shows up. Quite distinct bone structure. Spots for wings on the back there. Very nicely done costume there. A very translucent pearl look, so very impressively done. Now, I can sort of see where she needs to belong. However, absolutely no idea how... Alright, yeah, alright, so without this one vine, which I had a feeling, and then does that. That's a bit better, it goes under her legs there. Alrighty, just quickly now, make it less creepy. Again, very, very well wrapped. We have Utena's hair there. Head. Again, very well detailed. They don't have the glossy eyes, which I'm always a fan of, but got little stars on her horns there. Very nicely painted. Got that little semi-gloss, not gloss, glitter. The tints as you turn in the light on it there. And fits on very nicely there. Alrighty, so things I probably should have put on. Things I probably should have put on a little bit earlier, but we have her wings. A bit more realistic than her actual ones in the show. Or ever drawn, I think. I don't know. They're not too dissimilar, so very nicely done. Now, hopefully I can put them in without having the taking it off. I say, hopefully. No, they're meant to lock in like that as I rotate around, but they don't want to sit that way. That's fair. You can't overly tell them. I can put blue tack in it if need be. Whoop. I'll take her out again. It's just really awkward to try and get the dress around it. Does that one come out as well? Ah, okay, maybe with both the things out of there. Alright, so. Wing. And wing. There is some squares to sort of line it up, but it doesn't overly want to, so... Sneaking suspicion Utena's more just gonna sit there. The wing really doesn't want to play ball. We'll do with there. We'll go like that for now. Yeah, the one thing there, the wings seem to not want to perfectly align. Though, still aligned pretty nicely. Alright, and the last few of her accessories. We have her whip. Is a little on the rigid side. And another item that probably should be put in at the very start, although I'll probably remove her head there, put it in behind, put her head back on, like so. We also have a little bell thing, which I got no idea. I'll have to look, it might be part of the whip. And lucky last is her little M-shaped cowlick there. Which just slots into there. Let me just quickly see if I can find where that cowlick goes. Not the cowlick, the bell looking thing. I think it's part of her whip. It is part of her whip. It's the end piece of her whip. Oh jeez. Bunch of thin parts that link together. Always fun. But yeah, so that is the Utena Hiragi Magia Baiser statue there. At least for episode 1. Very nicely done. Very well painted. Very well packaged. It's really well detailed as well. So, yeah, very nice figure. The one thing that's weird is I never found the stand for the coin. I mean, I guess you can do that. maybe I just missed it. No, there is 2 spots for something that looks like it would have been a stand, but both of them are empty, so I got no idea. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.